By default, you can have up to 6 units on a single rental lot in the new expansion pack, but with cheats, you can have a whole lot more than that. By using cheats, you can increase that maximum to 100 units. I don't really know how well that would go. This seems like a sort of enter at your own risk kind of thing, but that's what we're gonna do today. I wanna try to push that boundary as far as we possibly can and place the absolute maximum number of units on a single lot in The Sims 4. I was actually given early access to this pack thanks to the EA Creator Network, so I've posted a handful of videos playing with it this week. I did post a full review of For Rent if you want to hear my final thoughts on the pack. What we're doing here, though, is slightly more chaotic. I've got my weenie sim Stanley Humphrey. I'm gonna do a couple money cheats, and we're gonna start off by having him buy a residential rental lot. I figured I'd try and do it on a big giant lot for now, just to make sure we have enough space. So I'm gonna move to the 50 by 50 in Willow Creek. And unfortunately for these Sims, I'm gonna do like the bare minimum. I think the best course of action here is to just build a simple unit and then copy and paste this as many times as it lets us. I don't really have plans to make this nice for the tenants. I'm kind of more picturing that we'll do the bare minimum here. I am using money cheats though, so we could give them some decently nice stuff. We don't have to like completely cheap out, unless we think it might be better to cheap out, because then we could give them a bad apartment on purpose. No. That's a video for a different day. I'm already gonna make some bad apartments. We can have this one be fine. I don't need to have them all be bad, okay? I need to hold off on this a little bit. I've changed my mind a few times, but I think this is kind of what I'm picturing for each unit. And then we'll set that as number 1 and then just copy paste. And then we'll copy paste again and we'll keep doing this over and over and over until we finally have the max number of units. I am gonna have to go back in and fix the bathroom walls, but I did it this way just for now to make my life a little bit easier as I'm first placing all these things. And then obviously I'll go in and like fix the windows and stuff too. But for now, we've got a full set of 6 units. That's the technical max that we can do. When I copy and paste it again, it won't let me create another unit because we've reached the maximum. So this is where cheats come in. And the cheat for this is bb.increase rental unit cap on. And with that, the unit cap should have now increased to 100. It does work. It lets me place as many of them as I want. I'm kind of worried about like lag. I don't know how this is gonna run once I start actually using it. I'm gonna go through now and then just place, I'm gonna place as many of these as I can, and then I'll come back once I'm finished. Oh my. Okay, so I have officially placed most of them. Now I have to go back through and fix all of it so that it actually works and like functions how an apartment is supposed to. The problem is the game is getting really laggy when I try and place these things. I don't know if you just saw that, but like even placing a wall, it takes me a very long time to do. I place it and then like 20 seconds later, the wall appears. So we're gonna be here for a while. This doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Like I totally expected this to happen. It is just making me a little bit nervous because like if it's this bad in build mode, then how is live mode gonna go when I try and unpause the game? It's gonna be a struggle to try and fill all these units with tenants. I don't know if I'm gonna build them walls. I had this vision in my head of making them like separate bathroom walls and doors, but I don't think they're gonna get that. I've changed my mind. You don't get to have a wall there. What you have is good enough. I think you need to see how slow this goes when I try and make the unit. I press the button, you give it a second, you give it some more seconds. Finally, it decides that it works. Then you have to click on the next one, do it again. It's a very slow process. I realized in the middle there that I hadn't saved yet, and I was like, oh, I should do that. Just real quick, just to be safe. I've also realized that I made a big mistake by making these units so big. I should have just given them like a tiny 3x3 like bare minimums sort of situation. I don't know what I was thinking giving them nice places. That was very foolish. They would have been fine. They don't need nice places. This is terrible. The one benefit is that it at least counts them for me. I don't have to worry about counting or anything because it labels them with numbers. And by the way, this is number 51. So we are officially halfway there. Oh, when you put it like that, it sounds terrible. Okay, we have a problem. You see, I just went to go and label the final unit on this floor, the last one that I have built so far. It would be number 96. We are like this close to 100. Turns out residential rental units are limited to 100 per save file. So it's not completely unlimited in the save, it's 100 units per save. And because there's already 5 by default in the new world, I can't finish this unless I bulldoze those. I'm actually not that mad about this, honestly, because I kind of liked what my building looked like. This sounds pretty bad, but like, I'm sort of okay with the layout of this building right now. It doesn't want me to place stairs. Do you see this? It won't place them. It's really struggling. But like, really, what's 5 more units? You know? It's barely gonna work. Did I just put... Oh, I thought it was on the next floor. Am I putting multiple staircases by accident? Oh my god, it's so laggy, I actually can't place it. That's the problem. I honestly cannot guarantee that this is gonna be functional. I would like it to be, but at the moment, I can't even place stairs. I can't close this. This panel is just stuck there. I might hide the little grid things for a second to make stuff easier for us. Is it lagging less with the grid view gone? I actually think the game runs better when it's not trying to show me that. That is fascinating, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh my god, I'm placing too many stairs by accident. Sorry. I can't click on them. I actually can't place the stairs. I'm really trying. It doesn't want to work. Oh my god. Okay, I think I've got it all placed. We do need to get some front doors for these. No? Oh, it won't place them. Okay. I did click. I think they might show up in a second. Wait for it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it just needs time. It's not really certain that I placed them. I don't think that we're gonna have windows. Yeah, I don't think the game wants windows. It doesn't seem like it would be happy about that, so I won't make them do it. I will get us perhaps like a little bit of a... Oh my god, I'm gonna crash the game trying to place flooring. I was just thinking I could try to put a path in between them, but it's not working. What did it just do? Oh my god. Okay, give it a sec. Guys, I was gonna decorate them. I had these visions of like trying to put windows and like finishing up the buildings. I won't do that anymore. I don't think that it wants me to. I realize now that that's maybe a bad idea because I can barely get enough items placed for this to be functional. It doesn't even want to have front doors. I do need a mailbox and a trash can. So as long as we have those things, I think the place should be fully functional. And now I just need to go through and try to fill in all of these units. Luckily, because I'm not trying to load everything all at once anymore, it should be a little bit easier. When you're loaded into just one of them in live mode, it only shows you the one. I don't have to worry about loading all of these. So that's gonna help us out a lot here. And I guess now I'm just gonna try and fill in every single vacancy. It does make you go home to fill the vacancies, and that's probably also a good thing because then I don't need to be on that lot because that lot is the problem. Okay, let's start filling these vacancies then, shall we? I'm just gonna pick random people. See, some of these, like, these people have infants. I'm gonna make you live with 4 Sims in there, I guess. I don't really care. Oh, I just pressed, oh my god. I traveled to the lot by accident instead of pressing fill vacancy. I don't know if I can take this. This is unbearable. I'm actually kind of curious how the game handles this because I don't know if they've made enough Sims to fill all of these. So I'm wondering if maybe they're gonna have to like generate new Sims for me because I've got 95 units to fill. This one is 3 stars for some reason. I don't really know why because the rest are all only 2. It stopped giving me single Sims, so I keep renting to like families with 4 people. I do not have enough bedrooms in these units for these things. I'm so sorry. Okay, something weird is going on here. I've pressed fill vacancy on this one like 4 times and it doesn't do anything. I think it might be completely bugged. It never goes away. Look, I press the button, nothing happens. Oh no. Is it ruined? How many did I rent? I only rented like 16 of them. Oh god. This is really, really bad. Their rent's only 24 no way. The max I can charge them is 48. What is even the point of this then? I did all this work. I'm gonna make like $0. Yeah, it's bugged. Okay, what if I reload? Let's see if that works. Wow, it looks beautiful from Manage Worlds. Look at this, it says this lot contains over 6 units. Open unit view for more details. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's horrible. You can't even like use this. This is unbearable trying to play in a place like this. Yikes. Okay, like we said earlier, this really is an enter at your own risk situation. I cannot imagine why a person would ever do this for fun. This is extreme behavior. I will almost definitely never do this again after today. Yeah, it won't fill a vacancy. I don't know what to do. If it won't fill it, then like there's not really anything I can do, right? I keep clicking and nothing happens. I'm not surprised. Like we've kind of pushed the game to the limits of it being broken by doing this. So I'm really not shocked that this is happening. I might travel to one of them and like try and do some maintenance just to see what happens. Which one did I travel to? That's the next question. Oh, here we go. It's this one. Let me come knock on the door so I can try and help this guy. This is the unit that belongs to the Boulder, which is like a play on The Rock. His name is Wayne the Boulder. I kind of like him, to be honest. He's a nice guy. Here, buddy, I'll do an inspection and some maintenance on your house. No worries. It's dismally decorated. Dismally decorated. Stanley doesn't quite like the aesthetics of this place. Something about the wallpaper or floors just seems off. Oh, okay. Dismally decorated is worse than poorly decorated that I'm used to. So that's impressive, actually. I'm not quite sure. I realized it could get worse than that. I'm offended. I just spent like an hour building that. I think what I'm gonna do now is just have Stanley sleep until a maintenance event happens because I'm kind of curious how that'll work here. I would also very much like to get paid, and I'm gonna sit here and try and keep filling the vacancies, but nothing happens. So, wait, did that work? Oh, it worked! Maybe it was just that sim who was glitched. Oh my goodness, you guys, look. I'm filling vacancies again. It's fixed. The glitch is gone. Okay, ignore those people. They're glitched. Oh, never mind. The whole thing is glitched again. Oh, okay. Never mind. I can't do it. It doesn't work. I'm used to having mods for this kind of thing. Normally I can just use UI cheats to cheat their food needs and stuff, but on this version of the game, I can't access the gallery. It's like not available. You can't have any mods. I've got this weird annoying watermark blocking the screen. It isn't that annoying, but it definitely is a change of pace from what I'm used to. And in case it wasn't clear, I didn't put that there. That's just on the version of the game that I have. I'm not quite annoying enough to have my own username floating across the screen like that, okay? I promise. Oh my god. This is why I cheat their needs. Do you see what I mean by this? When I said I wanted to have a maintenance event, I did not mean at my own home. I wanted to go to their place. I want to fix something that breaks. Tenant revolt. Oh god, wait. Your time has come. The Brock household in 4 Oakenstead has endured bad living conditions for far too long, and it appears they are on the brink of staging a revolt. Oh, I can try and send them a letter or visit the unit promptly to address their concerns before our unit rating potentially takes a hit. Well, if they want to revolt, that's fine. The Brock household. Okay. Let me see about this one. I guess I have not gone back to help them with maintenance a single time. I was kind of just waiting for something bad to happen, and it appears that something bad has happened. Hey, everybody. Nice to see you. Lovely to meet you, in fact, Nancy. Are you gonna beat me up? Promise better conditions to your tenants. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Okay, there's a lot of them. That's, yeah, okay. Shh, it's gonna be okay. I'll promise you some better conditions. I'll fix it. Oh, there's more of them coming out. Oh my god, they're all coming outside. Look, here comes another one. Oh, they hate me. Frankly, I can't possibly see what you wouldn't like about this place. What is there to not love? Your efforts have been acknowledged and the community accepted my gestures. Oh, great job settling out of the problem. Your unit rating went up. Wait, they're all happy now. Look at the green arrows. And all I had to do was give them some empty promises of fixing things? I still have not done a single thing to help them. Here, look, I'll do some maintenance. I'm gonna inspect your fridge, don't worry. Oh, can you knock? I didn't knock on the door. Sorry, my bad. Stanley is evil. Evil Sims become happy from the misery of others. Yeah, that seems to be the case here, doesn't it? Well, the problem is my rental income is not currently meeting my unit tax. So that's bad. I'm actually losing money on this place because I can't rent the whole thing out. It doesn't work. When I try and fill the vacancy, nothing happens. Oh, that one worked. Oh, good. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's hard to say. Okay, we're back in the not working era. It seems like nothing is working when I try it, so never mind. I can do like 2 at a time occasionally. I'm just gonna go home. I don't want to be there anymore. That place kind of stresses me out. The vibes are bad. Not that my house is much better, I must say, but at least this place can load. I decided to have Stanley get a job, mostly so I can like triple speed past things a little bit easier, but also because my rental income is not gonna cut it. So we're We're gonna join the business career. Ew, he took off his clothes. You look creepy. Whenever he's not wearing the weenie suit, it just feels really wrong. Here's a fun new problem. I can't even click the button. When I try it, oh, here we go. It did work that time. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of single young adult Sims. Oh, that's perfect. You are the exact kind of people that I should have in here. At least there's space for you. I've got a lot of big families here that should not be trying to live in this place. Oh, never mind, doesn't work again. Okay, that was short-lived. I got like 2 more tenants. I only have 23 of them rented out. So far, we've only had 1 tenant revolt. There's not been any serious maintenance events. Things seem to be going kind of okay. Look at this, look at this. The aspiration wants me to become good friends with a tenant. Yeah, okay. Achieve a 5-star rating. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. So far, I'm doing better in my side job of an office assistant than I am in my real rental job. We're like solidly 2 stars across everyone here. I also have not been there to check on anything in a while, but I don't really have any desire to. I think they'll be fine. Uh-oh. We're having another tenant revolt. Okay, well, I guess I should probably go help them, huh? What is it, number 20? I'm surprised I didn't revolt sooner. I'm on your side. I'm shocked that it took you. Oh my God, she's pregnant. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I've got a poor pregnant Sim in these conditions. Oh, here they come. Yeah, this is rough. This is really, really rough. What if I just don't help them? What happens then? The tenants have reached their breaking point and they are now armed with protest signs showing a collective determination to turn their modest abodes into the dream residential rentals that they rightfully deserve. The revolt could erupt at any moment. Join the movement by selecting to protest about conditions. If you're a property owner, act now to promise better conditions to your agitated tenants before your unit rating plummets. Who cares if the rating plummets? Like, what more can you do to me? Well, you know, there's not much that I can do to help you, to be honest. I can make you some more empty promises. Or I could just end the video because there's nothing that can be done. It won't work. I can't fill the rest of the units because the vacancies won't fill. I keep trying and nothing happens. It's impossible to build in this lot because it's so laggy. So when I try and go into build mode, I can't even place wallpaper because it doesn't work. So I feel like this is kind of a lost cause. My big scary experiment may have come to a close. We've learned a few things here today. Number 1, you should probably never do this. It was an interesting experiment, but it was not fun to build because it was so laggy. The game has the max of 6 for a reason, and I assume that just through playtesting they found that 6 is kind of like the best number. I just built a 12 unit place, and I think that around there is probably the max that I'll ever do. It's rare that I build anything bigger because I just don't think that I need anything bigger. It's a shame that we didn't get like a full 100 units here because I still had the others in the other worlds. But to be honest, we had like a nice 4 full blocks of apartments, so this was probably the best number anyway. I didn't really do it on purpose. It kind of just worked out nicely. I was planning on putting the extras in the basement, but then I kind of got stopped, so maybe that was for the best. And that's kind of the other problem. Like, obviously building this many is really difficult, but even from a running it standpoint, you can't really effectively run a place this big because you just don't have enough time to take care of all the units. So no matter what you do, they're probably gonna revolt. And that is maybe what you want. Maybe you want to be a bad landlord. I kind of just don't want to do that. I'm more interested in building and like playing in nice buildings. So while this was fun in the moment, this is just not something I'm probably gonna ever do again in the future. I'm curious about the 100 units per save limit. I don't really know why that is. I assume it's probably a performance thing and they know that when you try and add 100 additional lots, it's gonna cause some problems for you. So I bet they tested it and realized like this is just not feasible. You can't really do this. I wonder if when the pack comes out, modders will be able to change it so it's like a completely unlimited max. It's kind of a shame because if you wanted to have a rental building in every single world, you'd actually meet that 100 units kind of quick. There's 22 worlds here, and that's not counting the vacation ones because I assume that you can't build them here. But I guess realistically having like 4 units per world is probably about fine. I feel like most of what I'm gonna build is gonna be more around 3 to 5 units. I don't see myself using the cheat very often to increase the max. I'm curious to hear about your thoughts in the comments though, so let me know down below. Are you mad about the 100 units thing? Having tested it, I don't think that I am. Now I've realized, you know what, maybe the max should be smaller. But I guess I haven't tried to split those up across other lots yet. I've just kind of thrown them all in one place, and that clearly was a bad idea. So I think on that note, I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you're subscribed here to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be posting a ton of content playing with For Rent this week, and I know you don't want to miss it. So again, make sure you're subscribed. And on that note, I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Oh my god, this is actually the first full video that I've recorded playing with the pack. I've been playing a lot, but I haven't like sat down to record an individual video yet, and this one was quite the start.